for that beautiful song. I know you've got a proud grandmother up here on the stage, Emily. Wonderful job. All right, at this time I'd like to ask all of the graduates who have been performing to return to their seats. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Nicholas Dreher.
All my life, there's been one thing I've wanted to do every time I've given a speech. That is to follow the example of my lifelong inspiration, Oprah Winfrey. I've always wanted to say, look under your seats, there'll be some car keys, you get a car, you get a car, you all get cars! But after all, I just graduated high school, so of course I'm completely broke. So I mean, like a typical high school student, if you guys want things, my mom will have to pay for it. And if she pays for it, it'll be more along the lines of you get socks, you all get socks! But we'll come back to that later. It's funny, despite being in this robe and standing on this stage, I just can't grasp the idea that we're graduating. I cannot fathom a life outside of Wilsey Wood. But we will never truly leave this place. And that's not just because I'm going to live with my mom till I'm 47. But despite where life takes us, the stories we have made, the memories we have created, leave behind a legacy, if you will. And that legacy exists more than on the back of a t-shirt. It exists in the sweat that we have poured on this very field. It is on the laughter that rings through the hallways of Wilsey Wood even today. We have left it through the tears that we have cried into our pillows and on the shoulders of our friends. And we have left it most of all in the knowledge and the love we've shared with one another. But as we leave this place, we will leave behind this legacy and take with us great memories. And these memories are so dear to our hearts. Whether it be long sleepless nights spent studying and stressing about school, or long sleepless nights celebrating our friend's 18th birthday party. Whether it be sitting around the lunch table with your friends, talking over food, or whether it be sitting at a desk all lunch, typing furiously next to the other habitual procrastinators. Every memory that laces our time at Wilsey Wood can be comprised into an autobiography of sorts, and that is specifically the chapter of Wilsey Wood. The storms we've endured, the mountains we've climbed, and the journeys we've enjoyed can be compiled into the epic tale that is forever written on our hearts. Now, as we get to this point in the story, we realize that before us, there's only blank pages and a pen in our hand. That is, as we close this chapter of Wilsey Wood, we realize how much of our story still lies unwritten. Now, we must recognize this opportunity to redefine the protagonist of our own autobiography. That is, to rewrite ourselves. If you look back at the story that you've created thus far and you find yourself unhappy with the character before you, that is, if you are unhappy with whom you have become today, now is the time to change it. The pen is in your hand, Wildcats. The pen is in your hand. We must meet this task with more enthusiasm than that which we meet the last-minute essays at lunch. You must give life every ounce you have today, or tomorrow you'll wish you had. As we graduate now, we leave behind unmatched legacies and beautiful memories. Each one of us has forged a unique and unforgettable story. But above all, our prime focus must be that life which has yet to be lived. And so I'm able to say unto you, Wildcats, you get blank pages, you get blank pages, you all get blank pages, because the remainder of our life story is just that, blank pages. And thus, as I bid you not farewell, but until we meet again, I remind you, the pen is in your hand, Wildcats. And as the sole author of your life story, you have been gifted an opportunity. You have been gifted blank pages. You have been gifted a new chapter in your life. So let's start writing. Thank you, class of 2013.
Thank you, Nick. I'm sure the 99-cent store has got to be sold out of beach balls by now. Guess that's good news for Becca High tomorrow.